Hi, Soul Family. Welcome to Soul to Go, our virtual library where you can practice anytime, anywhere. Today, we're going to break down the warm-up part of our class. We start every class with a couple sun salutations, and the point of that is to get the heart rate going, to get the blood flowing, to get the breath changing and getting a little bit more active, and to step out of our days and into our practice. Step out of our heads and into our bodies, right? So I just want to break down the vinyasas. Vinyasa is great to do if you're waking up and you're feeling a little stiff, if you're getting through your day and you're feeling a little low energy. Vinyasa is great to spike the energy and to I like to say it's like a shot of espresso, right? It's like that caffeine jolt that will give you some energy and have you feeling really good. And you can do 5 minutes. You don't need 30 minutes. You don't need, you could do 5 minutes and I promise you'll feel better. So how we're going to start is we're going to start on our hands and knees so I can get you in the right proper alignment. So the vinyasa consists of high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. That's it. High plank, up, low plank, up dog, down dog. I'm going to give you variations for each. And I just want you to, if you're new to this or you haven't been on your mat in a while or you've been practicing, for years, we can always use this little tool as far as taking what we need from our practice. So hands and knees, and shoulders come over the wrists, right? Let's talk about the hands. Spread your fingers as wide as possible and glue the palms to the mat, okay? And then I'm going to show you from the side. So once you're here, you're nice and stacked. I want you to straighten your legs, right? So plank pose works every muscle in your body. So let's talk about correct form, right? We want the hips in line with the shoulders. We don't want them low and we don't want them high. High is like a kind of on your way to down dog, right? We want the hips in line with the shoulders. If you're new to this and you're building strength here, you can build the strength with the knees down. As long as the knees are behind the hips. See how they're behind the hips, not underneath them. So this is not this isn't really going to do much. This will, the hips forward and then actively pressing the floor away. Like we don't want to collapse, right? It's going to get better over time, but you're going to press the floor away so the shoulders are strong. Knees up or down, right? If they're up, you want your hips in line with your shoulders. Heels press back and then reach your heart forward, okay? So that's the plank. Drop the knees. We're going to lower all the way. So this is a variation of low plank, right? If you're new to this is perfect, right? I want to show you the other variation. The other variation, if you have if you're familiar with this warm up and you're feeling like you can hold the lower plank, you can just hover halfway. That's halfway. You're gonna feel the shoulders burn, and then all the way. So your choice. Maybe you do both. Maybe from your plank you lower the knees. Maybe you see if you can hold it and then lower it to your belly, right? If you're lowering to your belly, I want you to go slow because that's going to build strength too, right? So we don't want to do this. We want to lower really slow. And I promise you, it's going to get you strong. I promise. We all have to start somewhere, right? Okay, from here, press through your feet, like where your shoelaces would be on your sneakers. Press through your feet and then little cobra. This is a cobra, right? This is kind of like halfway to an up dog. So that's an option. Bend the elbows, lift the chest, or straighten the arms as best you can. So this is up dog. Up dog can feel a little crunchy, especially if you're new to it, right? But it gets better over time. It's just your back not used to being stretched this way, right? We spend so much time collapsing forward. Up dog is kind of doing the exact opposite. So it's going to feel a little crunchy, especially the first couple, okay? So this is your up dog. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees and then send your chest towards your thighs. This is down dog. This is your down dog. So what you want to notice is your hands and feet throughout this whole process are in the same spot. Watch this. High plank, right? I'm going to lower my knees. Lower all the way. I'm going to show you halfway next. And then press through the feet. Little cobra, lift the chest, press the palms, or up dog, straighten the legs. My hands and feet don't move. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Okay, let's do that one more time. I'm going to show you the halfway lift, right? High plank, knees up or down. I showed you last time with the knees down. I'll show you this time with them up. Halfway, hold it. Up dog, press into the feet, downward facing dog. Okay, take a breath in. Big breath out. Now I'm gonna show you it all put together. Take a breath in, big breath out. Walk your feet up to your hands. If it takes you a while to get there, it's okay. All the way up to stand. Deep breath in, bring your arms up high. On your exhale, fold forward. Fold forward. Step it back, plant your hands. Spread your fingers, that's your base, right? Shoulders over the wrist, going through the checklist, heels back, heart lifts. You can tap the knees down. You can lower all the way or halfway. I'm gonna go halfway, right? And then press into your feet, up dog or cobra. Lift the heart. Again, the low back is a little less crunchy as we go through them. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, big breath out. Do that again, big breath in, big breath out. You got one more here, yogis. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, walk your feet to your hands. Press through your feet. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach up nice and high. Exhale, big fold. Step it back to your high plank, knees up or down, right? Lower all the way or halfway. And then press through your shoelaces, up dog or cobra. Let that feel good. Press the palms, lift, right? We want to lift, we want to be strong, we want to be confident. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, chest towards your thighs, downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, lower to your knees, take a breather. So that's it really. Again, maybe if you wake up and you're a little stiff, get right next to your bed and do 5 of them, right? High plank, low plank, up dog, down dog, that's 1. High plank, low plank, up, it's 2. And it really can boost the energy. It really can have you feeling really less stressed and more empowered. And that's what we want, right? Less stressed and more empowered. So if you follow us for more tips, if you have any more questions, always feel free to message me, as I love talking about yoga. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Namaste.